Dick's lawyer to say a few words.
Come on, it was killer. This was just for Mike's birthday about a year and a half ago. Mike has passed. Dick has passed. And like they said, we lose a lot, and we lose a piece of ourselves, but we shared so much with them in our lives. I'm so grateful that I got to hand meet the man, and really, and when I saw him at the party, I just went, can I get you my truck? And he goes, I don't think I can get in that thing. I mean, this thing's up here. They helped him up. They got him in. Then I said, can we play some of your music? And he goes, I don't want to hear that. And I was shocked because I thought, dude, we were playing some bitchin', music, and he's got new stuff now. And, that's cool. Hey, whatever you want, Dick, right on. I'm all for listening, but I remember as a little kid, my brother giving me the reel-to-reel at 12 years old that he had with Dick Dale's tunes and Townsend. I mean, we had Carpenters and we had James Taylor and, all of the great tunes that my brother put out for me, and I played them at that party and felt like 5 hours of sounds. It was just unbelievable. But, we're blessed. We're blessed that we had him in our hearts and our lives. Dick used to sit on a boat in Newport Beach in the back and play his guitar, and people would just come up and sit down and not bother him and listen. And the man shared so much with us. We're blessed. We're really blessed. And every day something greater happens. So, it says in the book, in the Bible, it says, it's not for us to know the times or the seasons. It's by his authority. Give it to him. Flow with it like the ocean's tide. And remember, John 1 says, but as many as receive him, that means everybody. To those he gave the right to become children of God. Dick is in heaven. The angels are laying down the tears today because they've got some of the greatest sounds up there right now, and they're all having a blast. The rendezvous is going off. Amen.
But maybe Chuck Ray, you'd like to come up here and say a few things. Yeah, Chuck. All-around guy, Huntington Beach local forever, shaped the boards way back when, and good to see you.
Good morning, sort of. I've been saying all morning that if you're old enough to know who Dick Dale was, you're old enough to get up this morning and look out the window and go, screw it. Anyway, I knew Dick. I got to meet him a few times and spent one 4th of July afternoon with him with my wife and at Isaac Mahi's house. And he was really fun and patient. He was trying to teach me how to sing harmony. It was ugly. He was instrumental, and no pun intended, in the surf culture on both coasts, mostly on the West Coast and Southern California and Orange County particularly. And we kept hearing about the Fender. He was a lefty. He was a lefty, and Fender hadn't made a left-handed guitar, so he was playing it upside down and restrung it. And he actually taught Jimi Hendrix how to play that way. Right, Nicole? Anyway, thanks for coming out. It's kind of a bad day. Thank everybody who went in on this. I know Don Ramsey is responsible for the majority of it.
Whoa, there's David. Whoa, look at that. I love that Aloha shirt. Looking sharp right there. King of the Nose Riders, world champ, David Nueva. And Jimi Hendrix on the shirt. And I know Dale and Jimmy had a little something going back in the day. Yeah. All right, David.
Hey, all I got to say is Dick Dale did play surf music. I saw him when I was a kid at the Rendezvous in Newport. And God bless him, he's with Jimi Hendrix right now. Yeah. And he was a lefty. And he did surf. I don't care about the Beach Boys, they don't surf.
Yeah, David, love you, brother. Woohoo! Jim Crouch, I guess Jim designing album covers for Dick and just one of his good friends. If you want to pop up here, Jim Crouch. Oh, there you are.
Hi, everybody. I was compelled to say something even though I wasn't planning on it. Hi, Shirley. It's been a long time. I got to know Dick when I was, pretty young, early in my career, just starting out as an artist. I just got hired at Disney and been there like 30 years now. But I got to know him, and he just took a liking to me, and just I want to just reiterate what a wonderful guy he was, what a genuine guy he was. He said everything that was on his mind, to the shock and dismay of some, but mostly to the delight of most people. And that was just him. I personally think that sometimes in our life, we're given a gift. Dick was a gift to me because he taught me so much. He was just the consummate teacher about life. Not just about guitar or instruments or anything, just about life. He always led me down the right path. I personally think he was a genius. He was a real Renaissance man. He knew a little bit. One of his famous sayings was, "Jack of all trades, master of none." And he said that all the time. And I just think to myself, I said, "How could you say that? You were the master guitar player, the ultimate shredder." But he didn't see it that way. He just was so knowledgeable and gifted and talented in so many respects to his life and the things he used to do. I was lucky enough to see the fulfillment of a lot of Dick's dreams. I went on his first Japanese tour with him, his first European tour with him. I crisscrossed the country with him a few times. So I spent a lot of time with him. And to sit in a hotel room in London, in Hyde Park, and this was the early 90s, so nobody was getting texts or emails, and get these telegrams coming in welcoming him to England. Welcome to the motherland, Dick. Eric Clapton, Jeff Beck, Jimmy Page, and he's like, who are these guys? So what was great was he didn't really stay up on the music of the day. He knew who everybody was. I mean, he would play that off a lot. But I have to tell you, it was funny. We were in the Midwest somewhere, and coming out of the hotel, getting ready to drive to the next town, and a big tour bus pulls up, and these guys all come flocking off the bus, and they're like, Dick Dale, we need to get your picture with us. So everyone was taking pictures for 20 minutes. And it was Pink Floyd's road crew, and they were touring back in '95. Wow. And I was thinking to myself, well, I hope he's up on Pink Floyd. It went really well. They loved the pictures. The guys were so happy. And we started to walk away, and it was beautiful. And then Dick stopped and turned around and said, hey, guys, make sure you say hi to Pink for me. Anyways, I just feel so blessed. I wanted to share with you just a little bit how touched I was, and I hadn't been really in touch with him in recent years, but every once in a while I do come across and get to talk to some classic rockers who are big time, and because of the art and stuff that I do in the music industry. And I spoke to Joe Perry, Aerosmith, the other night. Huge Dick Dale fan. I mean, these guys are just in reverence, and they want to hear the stories of Dick. And he left such a big impact in modern music, and there's definitely that direct lineage from where he started to where rock and roll is today. And all the greats were all touched by Dick Dale. Anyways, thanks for letting me talk.
Wow, thanks, Jim. Thinking about Dick's hits like Misery Lou, which was in that movie, as Tina was saying, Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. Let's Go Tripping was a theme song for the BBC Radio 4 series, Home Truths. We can't forget about Accolades 2009, inducted in the Musicians Hall of Fame in Nashville. 2011, inducted in the Surfing Walk of Fame right here in Huntington Beach, a big part of it, of Huntington Beach surf culture. Dick hung out on Main Street at George's Surf Shop. Is George out here today? George Draper, well, one of his bros, and every year on George's birthday, Dick would come down and take that picture looking so cool. Dale had an amazing 20 albums, put out 20 great albums, and even had a pet tiger, I heard. Wow, how incredible is that? And developed his own Fender Schumann amp. But with that, we'll